Hi everybody, my name is Sherry. Welcome to my stamp studio. This video is going to be a little bit crazy. I'm going to do a walkthrough with you of the last chance list from the May to April 2023 catalog. The sale starts, today is April 3rd, so the sale will start tonight at midnight, April 4th, Mountain Time. So do the time conversion for wherever it is that you live. If you live in California, Hawaii, that's great for you. Those of us that live on the East Coast, not so great. I will be setting an alarm because if you're a demonstrator, you can also order some pre-order stuff, and I can order catalogs. That's the main reason I'm setting the alarm. And also some of the things that I'm using for my online card club are on the last chance list, and I want to get them before they're gone. So I'm going to walk you through some of the things that are the best deals, some of the things that I will miss the most. Boo-hoo, shimmery white cardstock. I can't believe it. It never would have crossed my mind that they would take that away because I use it all the time. If you watch me, you know how much I love shimmery white cardstock. So there are items retiring from this catalog and from the January to April catalog. That one already has a video. And then there is so much, and we'll discuss parts of it retiring from this, partly because we have a color refresh and partly because some things are just leaving for reasons. I have no idea why the shimmery white cardstock's leaving, but I've done a part 1 of this already. Oh, I should have had the card over here. If you go to my monogram card video, it posted yesterday on Sunday. I did the back. So I did the dies. There are tons and tons and tons of dies that are on sale. A lot of them 60% off. And I also hit the ribbon and embellishments, which will kind of get some of those in as I show you some of the samples. So let's get going on this. Now, here's what happens is a lot of the stamps that are retiring have been in for a couple of years. And I have so many cards. I feel like I send you guys cards all the time. So if you follow me and you're on my email list, then yesterday you got the email that has this month's April thank you gifts. I'm switching it up this year for April. They're a little bit different. So you'll see what you get at 50 and 150. And normally my gifts accumulate and I send them out by the 10th of the following month, which would be, I can't talk, the 10th of May. I'm not doing that because the 12th of May in the morning, we leave for most of the rest of May. And I have so much I have to do before we leave for the rest of the month of May. So you'll be getting your thank you gifts mostly as you purchase, kind of up. They're going to go, I've hired my daughter, so she'll be the one sending you the gifts. I have some great PDFs, so there won't be a VIP video either, but you'll be getting supplies and the PDFs as the month go, and you'll get some grab bag things because as I went through this, I have so much new unused product. So you'll get ribbon, embellishments, stamp sets, tools, all kinds of stuff as your thank you gifts. So it's a little bit different. So make sure you use the host code, that you check it out, and they won't accumulate. But if you buy more than once, you're going to get different things. So it'll be kind of fun. But I started to say that a lot of great stamp sets are retiring that are older. And I send out thank you cards all the time. Like when I'm done showing you these, they're going to go in a box and I'm going to give them to Carissa and you guys are going to start to get them. So a lot of times I have made great cards and I don't necessarily have the samples anymore because one of you owns them. So let's start with it. Some of the stuff 60% off. So right here, 60% off these fabulous. Somebody's probably going to get some of these. While these aren't new, I'll probably just have her stick some in your envelopes. So 60% off are the Tea Boutique cup of Tea Boutique cards and envelopes. So pretty, so spring, so festive. And these are in colors that will continue on because these are the ones that don't retire till next year. So super fun, 60% off. I can't talk long about any of this because there is so much stuff to get through. I thought yesterday when I took out the dies at the back and some of the other stuff that it would be quicker. I'm going to try to tell you the ones that I think that I have a tutorial up for. A lot of these you're going to see are club cards. Some of them are online classes that I've done, and some of them are my Try It class, which I was going to open on the 1st. And then I thought maybe I'd open it today. I'm going to wait till after all of this kind of blows over. And maybe when I have new product to show you. So watch for my Try It class. It's an online class and it fills. So I will open it maybe Friday of this week, because that's when I anticipate, Thursday or Friday, having my new stuff to show you. This one, though, I'm fairly certain has a tutorial. It features the paper retiring. It may or may not be on sale. I didn't mark everything. I tried to hit all the 60% off. It has the dies. You can see if I put a line through it, they're retiring. It has the in color glimmer cardstock. I know that is on sale. The ribbon is staying, so that's fun. This is a swap I got from somebody. Has the paper on there. And this was Card Club at some point. And these fun little flowers are retiring. And I love them. And I'm when we get to those, I think that those might be maybe 50% off. But we'll hit those. I'm going to flip pages, even if I don't have samples, in case there's something 60% off that I don't have a sample for. Oh, and some of this stuff I got to the end. I tried to get it all. This is retiring, and I think that the dies for it are on sale. I'll go real quick in case you didn't get that video yesterday. This card's been around for a hot minute. I do have boxes of cards still, boxes of older cards. Now this is the tutorial for, and I love this card. That's why nobody has it yet, but I am going to put it in the box for Carissa, so somebody's going to get it. Now, I wanted to point it out. The ribbon is long since passed. The pearlescent paper is retiring, and I'm fairly certain that the folder, I know it's retiring, and it may be 60% off. The stamp set's going, and the dies maybe 50% off. But this, I posted on my Facebook page yesterday, the tutorial for that. It's a quick, like 10-minute card. Oh, another one that I remembered didn't get in here. This uses the dies, and again, the pearlescent paper is leaving. If you like any of that sea stuff and the shell stuff, the pearlescent paper is perfect with it. And you won't even be able to substitute shimmery white because it's gone. The shimmery white's not on sale, but it's leaving. Another swap that I got. This paper, 60% off, and I love it. It has kind of a 70s handkerchief feel. Reminds me of my Girl Scout days. I think this may have been, it wasn't Try It, because I loved the Try It card and we used the punch for it. It may be here, but I was going to, this punch is on sale. I don't remember how much it is. We'll see it when we get to the back of the catalog. This, I think, was Try It, and then I added the stamps. I think this may have been a VIP video. Normally when you purchase from me, you get supplies to make a card, and you can see there's no stamping because I can't send you stamped images, but I can send die cuts and punches. And this paper, 60% off. The rest of it's retiring. The folder is staying. And I know it's harder for those of you who have not been fortunate enough to see a copy of the, if it's got a line through it, it's going, that haven't seen a new catalog yet. There's a ton of great stuff that is coming. So don't feel like they've taken everything away, because you know they're replacing it with some fabulous stuff. This is 60% off, the stamp set, and it has dies, and I think the dies may be 60% off too. This is long since retired paper, so don't look at the paper. That's one of the reasons I get rid of stuff, is because all of the papers always leave, mainly because of the colors. But this is a really fun stamp set. This one's 30% off. I don't have that one. These are going, this is a fun little craft one. There is a new stamp set that has a cut and emboss machine. It has a bunch of craft tools in it. This was another one that we did in Card Club, and these are 50% off, the ones I just showed you. Here's the paper. We did not use the stamp set the month that we did. I like to mix it up. We often don't use, in my online Card Club, don't use the stamps that go with the paper. This month we're using the Sun Prince paper. This is Card Club this month, but we're using the Queen Bee, and that's what goes with. There's a lot of retiring on this as well, but both of these videos are up, so you can watch those if you want to see it. But I do like to mix it up. These little embellishments are fabulous. Now I want to say something about the ribbon and the embellishments, and about the markers. Our markers are being redesigned. So markers are on sale. There's nothing wrong with the markers as they are now, because I've had my markers for years and years and years, and lots of people have used them, but they are being redesigned. So you'll see that they are on sale. So when you look at the markers, the blends, some of the stamp pads are on sale, embellishments. For those things, if you have kids, especially girls that are, you know, responsible enough, and you know your daughter, your granddaughter, your neighbors, the kids who really like to play with you and stamp with you, this is a great time to pick up their own stamping supplies when they're super cheap. Like, you can get them embellishments that are 60% off. You can get them some blends that are 60% off right now. You can get them their own ribbon, some of their own paper, save it for their birthday or for Christmas. And then they can have their own stuff and they don't have to touch yours. The pastels are 60% off because they're being, new colors are being put in them. The watercolor pencils are on sale. Make a birthday or a Christmas thing for the kids in your life that like to stamp, and then they don't have to use yours. Here are the dies, and I don't remember because I don't own these. You can tell it's a swap. It's in a bag. The paper is on sale. This would be fun paper to put in a child's gift thing. And then with the ribbon, if you like to, and I love this set. I love this set. It's 60% off, and I did classes with it. I did online classes with it. It was before I was doing card club, so I didn't do card club with it. It's 60% off, but I don't have any of the samples left. They have long since left this was try it class. So my try it class, we'll make 12 cards together. It's all video based. You do get a PDF with measurements. We will use all of the new papers, all of the new ribbons, all of the new embellishments, and then we will use a selection of punches, of folders, of dies, and it's a great way then to use, to try, as the name implies, all of the new stuff in the catalog without having to do like a paper share where you end up with a little bit of everything, but this way you actually try it and use it. This stamp set, I thought it was on sale. Maybe it's just leaving. It's $21. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Here's that paper again, and here's those fun little flowers. All of this is from like spring of last year. Oh, I did find, what I did was I put everything in here, and then I would be like, oh, I know that I stamped with this. So I stacked some of them up here. Here we go. So here's the deer. This was a really fun set. It doesn't have to be Christmas, but it can be Christmas. This one's not Christmas. The butterflies, I'm pretty sure, are saying. Again, this is old paper because this was a while ago. This die right here, I think those are 60% off. But they are on sale for sure. And then trimming the tree is 20% off. So if you're wanting to do some Christmas stamping over the summer, here's a good time to pick up a fun set. Again, with this one, I love this one, and it's been around for a couple of years, and I stamped and stamped and stamped with it. This is leaving. The dies have already sold out. This was my Christmas card a couple of years ago. We don't have the words anymore. We don't have the gems. We don't have the ribbon, but I do still have it because it was my Christmas card. But even though it's called Christmas season, I did do, this is my swap when I had left. So it's in an envelope, but it was mine. I made it into a fall one, and I'm 99% certain that both of these have a video on my channel, so you can look those up. They're not on sale. They're just fabulous sets. Oh, and I did find my Try It class card for this one. It didn't get put in here. So like I said, my Try It class will include a lot of fun folds. We can't do any stamping, but I can send you lots of paper. And a lot of times you don't need the stamp because this was a fun little card to make. And this ribbon right here is 60% off. Again, this is great ribbon for if you're going to a bridal shower, if you are going to wrap up a little package, if you want to make a bunch of little tags as gifts, and you want to get a head start on Christmas. It is Old Olive and Sahara Sand. So Sahara Sand is out of here with the color refresh. Again, if you are thinking of making a little box for kids for Christmas or a birthday, this would be perfect to put in there. These are all gone. Sometimes you look at a page and everything's gone. I did some really cute cards with the squirrel, but I think I've given them all away. I couldn't find them. And after a minute, I have to stop. I realized, and I love the whale. I did some fun stuff with the whale. Again, I can't find them. I think they're all gone. Same with the pig. I love the pig, and I made a bunch of pig cards. I can't find them, so I think you all have them. They live on, a lot of them, on my channel, so you can go look. Oh, here was a puffin. It slid on to someplace else. That's a swap I got from somebody. The puffins have retired. Then I love Abigail Rose. So we did use Abigail Rose in Card Club, but not with the Abigail Rose paper, because like I said, I like to mix it up. Sometimes I think I don't do the obvious for the online card club because you can figure out the obvious. So we used it with, maybe it's called Penciled Prints, and it may be on sale. So it was a different paper, but it matches really well. So this was a Card Club card, as was this. And again, not the obvious color selection that they put with it, but that's beautiful. Oh, same card twice, because you know I film. Again, Card Club with the other paper. And then this was Try It class for this suite. So here's a folder, and then we used, the suite didn't have any embellishments, but it does have the ribbon. We are using the ribbon this time in Card Club with the sun prints, which is not the ribbon that it goes. And here's a swap I got from somebody with the suite as intended. So the ribbon's 50% off and the paper is 10% off. Then I love Eden's Garden, and I did an online class with Eden's Garden. A lot of times when things are retiring, I will do, most of my online classes are between 6 and 12 projects. So when it retires, then I may post publicly one of the videos. So this one I did do one of the videos, so you can go to my channel and I posted one of the projects from that past online class. I'm never going to post all of them, so don't be waiting for the rest of the projects from that class because they're not going to post. But this, I think that was one of the projects from the online class. Maybe not. Sometimes they're just on there. And then this was Card Club, because in Card Club I take one of our projects, and I think this was one of the times we did the girls, and I do an alternate. So this was a fun fold. I think I might bring this back. This may even show up this month because I really love this fold, and it's been a minute since we did this fold. But that Eden's Garden is beautiful. It's 60% off, and the dies may be 60% off as well, and they're really pretty dies. And you don't have to have, you can do one without the other. I think because, yeah, the only thing that cuts out from this is the tag that fits with the words, but otherwise you get all those really pretty frames. We're going pretty fast. These are 40% off if you love the big words. And I had so many pretty ones with this, but it's been a minute since they've been in here and they're all gone. I'm hiring my daughter. I think I said that. She's doing your thank you things this month, and she's also going to come over and remove this stuff. I just don't have time right now to remove it all. It's mostly because I'm bad about putting my dies back into anything. I have giant magnet screens, and they all just get mixed up. So here again is the beautiful A Wash in Beauty, but I don't put the paper with the, here's A Wash in Beauty, not as shown in catalog, 10% off the paper. Now, check out this die down here, because that's that die back there. Super pretty. This paper right here is retiring. It's the one that's a gold and rose gold. I love that paper. It's on my monogram card that I just made, as is this ribbon. It's also retiring and on that monogram. Think how pretty this would be on the next wedding that you go to, wrapped around the gift. Sometimes, you know, I give lots of gift cards, or you send something on Amazon. I just take something small to the wedding because I like to have a gift. Sometimes these days wedding gift tables look rather dismal because everybody sent something ahead from the registry. And so you can make a small something, get just something small, and you can make that package look fabulous, and you don't have to put your card in an envelope, so it can be part of that fabulous package. So this right here, this on just a white wrapped package with a bunch of this ribbon that you can get super cheap right now, just makes the wedding table look really, really happy instead of the sad little empty table. So this was Try It last time. So you can see when you do Try It, you would have gotten new ribbon, new embellishments, both which are on sale now. and then some paper, and then a way to do a fun fold. And the deckled rectangles dies were new last time too. And I did find this in my searches. This was I don't even remember. This is from Stampin' Up! And my cat's laid on it. So now there's some cat hair on it. I don't even remember what came in it. Some congratulations for something. I don't know. There was a gift in it. I don't know what was in it. I should have written on it. You would think that sometimes you remember, but I don't remember. Again, this one, love this set. Don't have any of the cards left that I made with it, but it's not on sale. Now this one's 20% off. And when I first ordered it, I was just kind of struck by, well, I like olives. It kind of made me feel like Italy. I love Italy. So I made this card. This is on my channel. I was doing a series maybe on the gold embossing. I don't remember what I called the series, but both of these cards, they were around the same time. I think I was ordering the fish, and then I saw the olives, and I was like, I'm going to give that a go. So the ribbon is what we're using right now in Card Club for April. And if you're interested in my online card club, this month in your packet, everybody's getting a catalog if they don't have one coming from someplace else. And they're getting a sample size of all of the new colors of cardstock that we have coming. Of color, not like specialty. But this is the ribbon that we're using, and it is on sale. And then here is the Love Never Fails. But the olives are 20% off. It's just it's a different kind of stamp set. And I do love, I can't remember if the fish punch is leaving or if it's just the fish stamp set. The gold distressed paper is staying. Thankfully, one of the things that I fell in love with this year is hanging around, but it's so easy to fall in love with the new things. This is 60% off, and I did use it. I own it. I used it. Now, Forever Fern, this is my daughter's very favorite set, and I used the heck out of it, but it's been around for maybe 3 years. It's been a minute, and I could not find a single solitary thing that I had stamped with it. So, again, I love this one, and it's been around for a minute. Blessings of Home. Loved it, loved it, loved it, and I watercolored it with Stella countless times, but the paper, I used a lot of the paper that it went with, and so I think I just got rid of it because of that. Here's the Honeybee Home. It's leaving. The Hive, I'm pretty sure, is on clearance. The Champagne Rhinestones are leaving. Those are probably my favorite, most versatile embellishment because they can be really any color. And then, of course, you can see it's all on shimmering cardstock. That shimmery white cardstock just makes my heart break. And then here is Full of Love. And it wasn't for lack of sales on my part because I pushed it to you guys all the time. And it was always like, if you're in Card Club or you took my classes, you were getting shimmery white cardstock all the time. So here's Full of Love. And then, sorry to say this is retiring, but there's those little resin flowers again. Wasn't for my lack of trying to get you guys to get those either because I used those. This ribbon is staying. And a lot of times, lots of our ribbon leaves, but that ribbon is staying. And that's the butterfly paper again. Now, this stamp set is staying, and I have this stamp set, but I hardly used it because the paper was so dang cute. So this die is leaving, and it is 50 or 60% off. I used it on the monogram card. But this paper, if you don't, like if masculine cards are hard for you to create, then just get this. Because these are all just the paper. Like there's no stamping. There's nothing special. Just punch these little guys out of the paper and cut the paper that comes with it. And you're good to go. And I think these are staying. But the embellishments confuse me. They always confuse. And I will continue to be confused by embellishments halfway through the year as I pull them out. And I have this sense of hesitancy. It's like, are these really still here or did they retire? They're just a little confusing. Now, the Sailboat Punch is staying. This is staying. The ribbon's staying. But the stamp set itself is leaving, and it's 10% off. The Circle Punches are back as part of the online exclusives. So the layering circle dies, they're out of here. And they have the scallopy. So Starry Sky is an in color that's staying. The Whiskey Business is leaving, but it's not on sale. It's just leaving. So if that's been on your list. This is the paper that we are using for Card Club this month. It's leaving, as are all papers, but the stamp set is staying. Now, anything that you see that's bundled, it gets a little bit confusing on the last chance list because they always post those as leaving because the bundled price is leaving. You always get 10% off when anything is new in a catalog, and then when it comes into the next year's catalog, it's not bundled and you don't get the 10% off. Do I have these? This is 60% off. I did a retreat on this, but I did the retreat with the dies, and I did every card I made with it. I used the dies, so I'm not going to show you that because right now it's just that. This is the Mountain Air with an old die and old words, but I did find that. I did a bunch of this, but again, that was a hot minute ago. So this is this is a reversible, and I'm pretty sure if you go back a year or two, that one's on my channel. I have those. I've never even stamped with the birdhouses after I bought them. And then Texture Chic. This was either Club. I think it was Club. It's staying. The gold, distressed gold is staying, but the paper is leaving. So I wanted to make sure that if you have this, and because we did it in Club, these are Club cards, that if you want to get another packet of the beautiful paper, this was Try It class. So you're getting to see a little sneak peek of, if you do Try It class, the kind of cards that you'll make. It goes together pretty quickly. They're about half template, about half fun fold. And we'll keep this one a second. I think we're just about done with the stamps. I have a whole bunch up here that never found their way into the catalog. Let's see if there's anything else on sale. So I do want to let you know this one's 60% off. Oh, this was my first class of last catalog year. My first class of this year will be Try It. It will be in the mail to you by May 10th if you sign up for it. And then I won't have an actual class like this until June, since I won't be here to get it out to you. So this is Hues of Happiness. Paper's retiring and the stamps and dies are retiring. So we'll just flip through these real quick. Let's see if I can figure out which one was Try It. Nope, nothing. I think it was maybe this one, but maybe with a cutout. It could have been that one. It's whichever one doesn't have any stamp stuff on it, or it's one I didn't lay here. Now the slimline envelopes, or maybe I just didn't pull it out. I didn't pull out everything because some of them had way too much. The slimline envelopes are leaving and they are on sale. Now let's get back here to the back, and then I'll end with a few more samples if I don't need them up here. I think that's all the cards. This is 50% off. Again, I have a ton of samples, but it's been in the catalog for a few years, so I don't have them. Oh, my hollyhocks. Maybe that's it. This is 60% off. It had paper, and maybe it was a Club. I don't have any of the samples. It's a really good set. It's very, it fills in backgrounds for you perfectly. It would be perfect as well for little girls. It says, I miss your face. It says, hello, beautiful. It's got all the flowers and it's got shapes. It would be great for little girls or teenagers. Bunch of backgrounds, but none of them are on sale. Oh, and here's my hollyhocks. So this one's on sale, and it's a really fun set. The dies for it are on sale. I'm fairly certain they may be one of the 60% off ones. You do not have to have the stamps at all for the dies. They don't even hardly cut anything out. They just cut out all these fabulous flowers. Now I think Angel Policy is leaving, which if you sell your cards, it's to put on the back. Now let's do this. And I stuck my papers in here as I was going. So there are, the color refresh is coming. We are losing 11 colors. So you can see the ones that I've slashed through. Those are leaving. It's in my email. So if you're on my email list, you will see the ones that are leaving. we are getting some new colors and then some returning colors. So some past ink colors are coming back. They're kind of moving the things around. So if you look at your list, now there's a new one because there were some omissions and some things that were misplaced, like the shimmering white cardstock was missing the first time they did it. So we just thought it was not retiring. We also have the new catalog and it wasn't in there. And so we weren't sure what was happening with it, but it has since been added to it. But if you look at this, I started to write it. It was it's too much. The polished pink blends are 40% off. See, polished pink for your 8-year-old granddaughter. Perfect at 40% off because they're $5. So there are like blends that are on sale in certain colors. The mint macaroon's leaving. The pear pizzazz is leaving. So there are refills. There's pads. Various assorted colors are on sale. Some are just retiring. So it depends on the stock quantity that they have, whether or not they are on sale. I didn't mark up my catalog. So if you're on my email list yesterday, the thing I sent today, it will be the updated one. It needs to say March 31st at the top. That's the current information. That way you're not missing anything. So let's then talk over here. The pastels, the current pastels are 60% off. Again, fabulous if you're especially doing them for a gift, or if you like to do anything scrapey with them. The colors are, you're still going to have some Bermuda Bay. That's a leaving color. So you can still use them. The watercolor pencils, the assortment one, I think, because it has Bermuda Bay, it's leaving, and then they're going to be reconfigured. They'll still be watercolor pencils. They'll just have the new colors. Let's talk markers. The subtles are 50% off. Again, for you, they're going to be reconfigured. They're going to be, the brush tip is a little bit different. And then the nibby tip that I personally never use, but it's never bothered me. I think it's too fine. I am a flare tip kind of girl. I love me a flare pen, and that's maybe a 70s thing. So the other tip is it's not like giant, and I don't know that it's a flare tip. I'll be able to tell you this week when I get some new ones. So they're going to be different. So all of these are on sale. And again, I know I can tell it's a stock issue about how much they're discounted. So between 10 and 50%. So we have 30, 30, 10, 50, and 40. How much they're discounted. 50% off in the subtles. That's a great color combination for a gift for somebody. Even if you have a friend who is learning to stamp, 60% off. She's not going to care if Bermuda Bay's in there. It goes really well with Coastal Cabana. So there's some great things. Then you'll see pages where nothing's leaving. Like our adhesives are good. All of this stuff still good. All still there. So don't freak out. Our paper always changes. This paper here, I just wanted to, it's 30% off, and it coordinates with the paper that we're using for Card Club. So if you're in Card Club and you want to get this, it's not navy, but we're using the sun print, which is here in navy. The T one, I still see it here. Oh, well, I guess I have the other. This was Try It Class. And it's, I was trying to take it out the wrong way. This was Try It for the tea cup. And this was Try It Class for the one I just showed you that coordinates with the, and it's upside down. And is there any other paper stuff? I already showed you that one. There's stuff laying here. We haven't got to the specialty paper. This was the one I wanted to come back to. These are 40% off. These are the Texture Chic Memories and More cards and envelopes. So you can see the cards and envelope. They're very hard to see, especially when you write a giant 40 over the top. But they're 40% off. We did use them in a class, I think. Because I think this was a class card. Maybe not. Maybe it's on my thing. But they go with the Texture Chic Designer Series paper. And then the Memories and More things are on sale. Here's the envelopes, and I think they are on sale. I just didn't mark it. Now here, the other day I made this card before I knew what was retiring. So we have the shimmery white cardstock retiring. And then a lot of people after I made this asked where I got this, because I think I haven't seen the actual imprint catalog, but it appears that These are at least a little bit larger in the new catalog. But this is, all of these glimmery pieces are 60% off. And it is the colors that go through next year. So the 2022, 2024 in color glimmer paper. And it's 60% off. And then there's those little flowers that I love. And, oh, I just saw this sitting there. I wondered what card it came off of. It came off this one. We'll just do a little bit of fixing. We'll fix that right up there. So, and she's colored with the Wink of Stella, but you can go see that. That's a really recent addition to my channel. Bunches of this is on sale. I love this paper and I use it all the time. I thought that I heard somebody say that that was added to this, but I went through and unless I missed it again, it wasn't on there the first time. The Pearlescent is the one I said that works well with all of the seashell things. I didn't show you this one. This is this Lovely Layers vellum. I've used it a lot recently because I have a lot of it left. But it is 50% off for some vellum. Then we are going to, here's a shimmery white, gone. You can go to the other video that I told you that I just did, and I did all of the embellishments. So go find the one that posted yesterday. Just go back to my channel and we go through these. See, 60% off on these little flowers. Put those in your little gift basket for, have your Christmas shopping done. And then I did the ribbon in the other video. Again, 60% off, 50% off. So think about packaging that you may do. And again, this is on a page. So it appeared that it wasn't retiring, but you have to check both places that it is. This is all safe. I'm going to give you a little bit of scoop. When we get to the pages with some scoop. Now here's a whole bunch of punches that are going. I love the heart punches and they're 50% off. And I love this postage stamp punch and it's 40% off. So on this, everything stayed, which when we just did our event, we didn't use this board because we thought it might be going. We never dreamed the Stamparatus was going. And currently as it stands in the US market, it appears that it has sold out. I love the whale. It's 50% off. But if you like your take your pick tool, there are more little accessories coming to that. So there will be more on that page. And here is this. I love this. This is some retired stuff on here. But here are, and this is what happens when you have stuff for years. That's why I don't keep it. Because the longer it hangs around in one of my boxes and goes in and out and in and out, it just gets destroyed. I think this came from right here. It's a Christmas thing. Well, and see, now it just is destined for the trash can because it's ruined. I think some ribbon was back there, but you can only take things in and out. But here is the evergreen border punch, and you just punch it along the bottom of a piece of paper, and it's got 2 layers of trees, all with retired paper and with retired bags. But it's a super fun little punch, and it's 40% off. Again, all staying. Some of this stuff has moved to online only, so it didn't have to take up catalog space. And then, like, these are 50% off, those butterflies. This is 60% off. I'm just going to remind you, if you didn't see the other video, 60% off, 60% off, 60% off. We're going to hit the 60, 60, 60, because it's a heck of a deal. 60, that's that one, even if you just get it for that really pretty frame I just showed you. So here are these, they're 20. This is 60. These are 60. I opened them, I played with them, and I never used them. You never saw them on a card. There's a stack of cut ones over there. This is 60. That's Eden's Garden. And remember, I told you you don't have to have the set. This is the one I used in the video from the class that I posted. It's a really, really pretty die set. It's super pretty. Circles are gone. They're not on sale. But if you want yourself some circles, 60, 60, 60, 60. You can just have yourself a field day. Now, if you've never placed an order that was over $150 because you don't know how, I hear that often. You think you have to know how to get your free stuff from Stampin' Up. I have a Word tutorial, like with pictures, on my website, and I posted the link in yesterday's email, and it will be in my next one that goes out today, and probably I'll put it in the the one following. It's just a few short steps, and it shows you exactly where to click and how to know when you've got the free stuff from Stampin' Up. The higher, once you hit 150, you have free stuff, and the higher your order gets, the more free stuff they give you. And I still give you the free stuff too. Oh, I must have given all of these away. I love the sequins, and they're 60% off, and they were new last year. Sometimes I'm like sad that I send my cards away, but I can't keep them all. This is a fraction that I showed you. I still have so many cards, and sometimes I'm glad that this time of year comes, because then I can give them all up, send them all away freely and be like, I'm so glad these are gone. Here's those seaside shells, and they are 60% off. Here are the folders. I did the folders yesterday as well. So let's see. I have a few things here. Here's the Hues of Happiness paper. It's leaving. I'm pretty sure those embellishments are leaving, but I wanted to show you once more this frame because it is leaving. Here's the brushstroke paper. This is the hybrid Sprigs and Twigs, something in Twigs. It's a hybrid folder. And the brushstroke paper we are using in club this month, and it is leaving. This has been around for a hot minute, this hand penned set. So long that this ribbon, we don't have it anymore, or this folder, or this thing. That's why I don't keep things, because invariably somebody will ask where I got something else on the card, and the rest of it's gone. So I think I hit just about everything. Again, the sale starts at midnight Mountain Time. Those of you who phone in orders to me, I am setting my alarm so I can get up at 2. And the main reason is I need to order the club stuff that is on sale so it's not gone. But the main reason is because we can't expedite annual catalogs. So I can't pay them an exorbitant fee like I do for the holiday catalogs and have that stuff be to me sooner because of the weight of the catalogs. And I don't want your catalogs at the end of a very long line of people that did set their alarm for midnight Mountain Time. Those of you that live west of Mountain Time are lucky, because it will be 10 o'clock when you can order. So I will be up in the middle of the night, so I won't be up super early in the morning. So you can call. If I don't answer, leave a message. You can email me your orders, and I will start putting them in. I'm going to say around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I may sleep in just a tad to make up for the fact that I'll probably be up a couple of hours in the middle of the night. I'm going to put in club orders. I will put in my pre-order, so I will have it to show it to you on Thursday probably, and then Try-It class registration will open. So I'm happy to, if you don't want to put in your own order, I'm always happy to put them in for you. I just need to recoup. I can't stay up all night like I used to when I was young. I do need a little bit of sleep. Especially if I'm going to put in orders. If you have any questions at all, feel free to email me. Feel free to call. Feel free to text. My number's on my website. If you're not on my email list and you want to, then just head to my website, and there's a little button there where you can subscribe. And get ready for a happy last chance day. Have a great one. Bye.